It's time to drink
and draw.
Drinks
And draw.
Ladies and gentlemen, wake the kids, phone the neighbors.
drinks
And draw.
Give the folks a little sizzle. Sizzle?
Speedy.
Quick.
Wow, you're pretty quick for a big guy.
Brought to you by
Comics.shop.
I believe I'm ready, but you just don't know.
I feel I'm ready.
Woo-hoo! Welcome to another Friday night drink and draw. We are here to do the Teen Titans this week. So, and we have ourselves a bit of a special guest, but I'll let Speedy talk all about that.
We do have a special guest. His name's Leo. Yeah. Episode 130 in the hizzy. Of course, you don't get to episode 130 without the man, Shane Sizzle. Hello, sir. Welcome.
Hello.
And then the big screen over on that side, his name is David Dye. Hello, Dave.
G'day, Spedgy. How are you? G'day, everyone else.
Now, you are fully welcome to start drawing, Dave, whenever you like, mate.
Oh,
I know you're
great.
like a little special. Go and get him, mate. Go on, you got this, mate.
Thank you very much.
Because of my emotional damage from last week's show where I got yelled at to shut up. And then apparently I was slowing Dave down.
What?
Yeah, that was pretty funny, mate, because I wasn't online.
Classic Dave always drops out just as he's saying something important. Andrew Law got some fresh proofs in his hand. Welcome back to the show.
Woo!
Yeah.
There you go.
Everyone's second favourite Rob in Australian comics, Rob O'Connor.
Nice.
Evening, all.
I'm fresh off a turkey hunt today. No luck. Plenty of arrows in the backs of turkeys, but they're all still alive, unfortunately. Alex Major in the house.
Yes, I am in a... Oh, I'm not in a house. I'm in an apartment.
In Parramatta.
Yes, exactly, yeah. Like tropical Parramatta.
Mm-hmm.
Best place in the world. Well, I think we ranked 128th in Australia, but still, it's all subjective.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Woohoo from Kerry. Neil Blandon, welcome, sir.
Good evening to you all.
Yeah, g'day, mate.
G'day, mate.
And welcome back to our man on the road for this special appearance from Nick Quick Cleary.
Yo, I made it. It's good to be
Hey,
sharing
Quick.
to you, Blandon. I like it. I think we'll be buddies tonight.
Sorry, what? Where?
We'll catch up. We'll get it.
Yeah, we'll get there. Now, Sis, just some business. I believe in the waiting room is our boy Brad Daniels. I'll let you click the button because I dare not do it.
I don't see him. Where's he? Oh, that's bad technology. All
right, I'll do it. There you go.
No, I've done it. Oh, no, we both did it.
Classic us. All right.
Classic us.
Welcome, Brad. How are you, sir?
Where is he? There he is.
Oh,
You
you're
are
my
muted, my good friend. We'll
Brad.
chug along when your voice box starts working.
Brad!
You can't hear us.
Look at that.
We just got to shout a little bit louder, I think. Right. Hitting that volume right, I don't think.
I don't know. This is why you come in early, people.
So for those playing at home, we are, of course, drawing and talking all things the Teen Titans. The Teen Titans, of course, are from DC Comics. They're a superhero team made up of teenage superheroes, many of whom acted as the sidekick of DC's premier superheroes, the Justice League. And I think someone's CB radio just kicked in. Tune in, Tokyo. The original team, of course, where was I? I was reading a thing. The original team later becomes known as the Titans when the members age out of their teenage years, while the Teen Titans name continued with subsequent generations of young heroes. Now, Sis, Have you any idea of what year perhaps the Teen Titans debuted originally?
I do know that the original Teen Titans go back before I discovered them. And is that clapping noise or
I think
okay,
that's
whatever.
Daniel.
I thought you were playing sound effects then.
No, my
But the
hands
Teen
are.
Titans I know were in the late 70s. So
Wow,
I don't know.
In 1964, in the Brave and the Bold, number 54. The team was formed by. Says, give us one of the original members.
Would have to be Robin.
Yes, Dick Grayson, Robin, of course. Andrew, can you give us another of the original Teen Titans?
Starfire? No?
I don't think she was in the OG team. She was in the.
OG team only had like 3, didn't they?
Oh, Donna Summers? One of the
Donna Summers. Actually, Donna Troy, Wonder Girl.
Donna Troy?
Points for getting close.
Close.
What about you, Mr. O'Connor? Have you got an original member you can think of?
I do not. I've got to say, Teen Titans are a bit of a mystery to me.
Well, who would be in Wayne's world? What's Wayne's sidekick?
Garth.
Garth, of course, is the secret identity of Aqualad from the OG Teen Titans.
I didn't know that.
Did not know that.
And that rounds out the team of 4.
4 was it?
Decades, DC cancelled and relaunched the Teen Titans many times, and a variety of characters have been featured in its pages. Significant early addition to the initial.
Here you go, Rob. Hey guys.
Well, there you go. So I knew that was going to happen. Well, there you go. So, yeah, that's better.
Speedy grew another head.
You didn't like this setup, Alex.
There you go.
No. I just thought it would have been like I almost said the R word. That I would have been pretty much that if you went to Ballarat tonight and not use this thing to be on the show live together.
Yeah,
sharing the mixing room. We got all.
Well, yeah. How hilarious was that prank? And pretty much the only person we were like, as long as we can kind of get Alex, we just wanted to have you spot the dog going back and forth, but you didn't.
Too busy.
No, I didn't because I didn't notice. Sorry, because I was busy looking at my iPad.
Yeah, we've all got jobs to do.
Yeah.
Well, look, let's start. I could read more and more about the Teen Titans, but let's play a fun little game. Now, Quick, you won't be able to play because the list is right there on the screen, and Quick can see it. So we're looking for the most famous teenage superheroes. Now, I didn't make the list. This is from, I think, IGN.com. But so we're looking for the top 10, and we'll start with you, Sis, and we'll see who can score the highest. We're looking for the most famous teenage superhero. What do you got for me?
That's easy.
I got 2. I'm going to go for Robin.
Ding, ding, ding. Dick Grayson, number 1 on this list.
Woo!
Mr. Blando,
my other choice.
can you beat number 1? You can't, but...
Is it just DC, or are we talking all superheroes?
All superheroes.
Well, wouldn't it be Spider-Man?
Spider-Man, number 2. Ding, ding, ding.
Oh,
Blando on the
and next person
board.
has to get 3.
Wow, Spider-Man is less popular than Robin?
Yeah, haven't you heard?
Well, I don't believe it.
What about?
I reckon there's like some foul play going on here.
Oh God. What
I
about?
don't like either of teenagers or teenagers in general annoy me, but I reckon Spider-Man would be just more up there. I'm surprised nobody else is outraged by this. Why am I the only one outraged by this? I don't even read any of the books.
Unfortunately, Quick, no, there are no Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on the list.
Seems like an error. Seems like an oversight.
Are the Turtles superheroes?
Good point.
Well, they're heroes. They're kind of super, and they seem
No, they're ninjas.
Yeah, and
They're not
I
Teenage
argue a
Mutant.
lot of people have. Sorry?
They're not Teenage Mutant Ninja superheroes.
Actually, but they're Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles.
I hear
Yes.
they're heroes in a half shell.
Yes.
Total power. Yeah,
Yeah, but not
exactly.
superheroes in the half shell.
Yeah, where's the other half of their shell?
Can someone turn him on?
Yeah, that's what I want to know about.
I would say they are super. I'm just gonna no. Enhanced agility and such things.
Yeah, what kind of like crappy list are you reading? Like they
Yeah.
don't include the turtles. For some reason, Spider-Man is less popular than Robin.
It gets worse.
Like
We're only
Robin's
up
not
to
even a
number 2.
superhero either. He's a sidekick.
We're only up to number 2. Let's see how this
There's
goes.
one. All right, I'll tell you what number 9 is on this list of teenage superheroes, most famous teenage superheroes. Colossus.
No.
Now, someone help me. Does anyone know of Colossus as being a teenager?
I've never thought of him
he
as
was
one for.
like he was in some even in some of those X-Men films. He was a little boy, but then they made
Oh,
him.
that's true.
That's right,
They're
isn't
not
it? Am I right?
superheroes for legal reasons.
What just happened?
I was just letting my dog out.
Oh, okay.
Right,
I
wait,
thought you were
who let the
laughing
dogs
so
out?
much you had to put the camera
Is
off.
that you, Susan, or-
well,
Yeah, is that code
I
for
just want
something?
to do a Danny Nolan and show my butt crack. So I'm sparing the world.
Never
All right, so
forget.
number 3 is Superman's son, Con-El.
Ah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was going to go with Superboy, and then I went with Robin, so I'm glad I did.
Yeah. Well, look, we'll get back to this riveting list of good times. Sis, let's go. Let's start our little round the room thingy.
Yes.
What do you know of the Teen Titans? Now, I believe you originally wanted to draw and talk about Raven of the Teen Titans.
Yes, I
That
did.
scared me. So I said, what about we do a whole team so we can stretch it out to an hour?
Yeah. That's I agreed with that. That sounded good. While I'm here, hello to everyone on Instagram. Hello. We
Hey,
can't see your comments in the feed, but I can see them on my other screen. So, hello,
Anything to talk about?
Graphic and Collector Co. and Kerry and Oz Comics.
Hi, Kerry.
Hi, Kerry. Hi, Kerry at both spots.
Gary getting us on multiple platforms. Hayden Sparrow in the chat. Hey, folks.
Oh, Hayden.
Yeah, Sis, tell us about your love of Raven and the Teen Titans.
Well, they're pretty much the second superhero team I discovered. The first ones were Justice League, but they kind of cheated because I knew them from Super Friends, not from comics. So these are the first comic team I knew was the Teen Titans, and it was through them that I discovered New Mutants, and through them that I found X-Men, and then the rest is history. All my money and earnings and soul went to X titles. But yeah, so I loved them as a kid. I only read them much as a kid. I did read them again in the 90s when they had a team of people I didn't recognize. They were all teenage Titans, I guess. But, yeah, the Raven I always found interesting because I never quite understood what it was that she did.
Yeah, I was going to say, what does she do?
Yeah, she's kind of like Doctor Strange, where the Avengers are in that moment where they're being defeated, and then he'll just step in and save them. It seems to be the same with them. When all looks lost, Raven comes in and saves them. So yeah, she's always been a bit weird. I just liked her drawing because there's not much to her, so that's why I wanted to draw her. But I didn't get time today to draw anyone. So that sucks. And it's got Robin, it's got Aqualad, it's got Beast Boy, you got Starfire in the version I know, Wonder Girl or Donna Troy, depends which time in the series you were reading, which name she was going by. So yeah, I think that's all of them.
Yeah, well, so there's a few. So Speedy, Roy Harper, Aquagirl,
Oh, Speedy, that's right.
Bumblebee, Hawk, Hank Hall, and Dove. Oh, Hawk and Dove were part of the team. And,
okay. Well, I was reading it.
Harlequin, Julia Dent.
Julia Dent. The Joker's daughter.
Really?
No way.
No, not really. She said she was the Joker's daughter, but then they said, nah, she's not really the Joker's daughter.
Oh, okay. Bit like that. Retcon.
Well,
Like
so
the name would mean she would be Harvey Dent's daughter.
You think
Got
so?
it. One face, four face, quattro face.
Yeah.
The old Quattro face.
Look out for quattro face.
The series would not become a genuine hit until its 1980s revival as the New Teen Titans under writer Marv Wolfman and artist George Perez. This run depicted the original Titans now as young adults and introduced new characters Cyborg, Starfire, and Raven, as well as former Doom Patrol member Beast Boy under his new alias Changeling.
Beast Man. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Mr. O'Connor, I think we established early that you're not a huge Teen Titans guy, but you must know some Hawk and Dove and some Robin and some bits and pieces, no?
I do remember flicking through the comics in the 80s, the exact one you just described with Marv Wolfman and the always brilliant George Perez.
Yeah.
He's got bad skin.
Sorry, Rob. Yeah.
No. But I never bought any. But I just hung around in the comic shop, sort of trying to make sure that no one noticed that I was reading these things. But then I kind of really left. I kind of left Teen Titans altogether and didn't see them until the boys, my fellas were young, and Teen Titans Go was on TV.
Yeah, now that's later in my little rundown of stuff. That's hugely popular, right? The Teen Titans Go.
They were definitely in our house. I only watched a couple of episodes, but I really enjoyed them when they were on.
Yeah, right. What was your book of choice back in the day if you weren't picking up Teen Titans, but you were aware of it?
Oh, see, being the 80s, there was all sorts around. I mean, I was definitely looking at Dark Knight Returns and Watchmen and all of those real classics, and seeing them for the very first time in appearing in comic stores before all the excitement started because of them.
Yeah, so you were
it was a very good time for comics, the late 80s.
Yes, because they were too highbrow for me. I was a Ninja Turtle guy around that time. I had no idea about Watchmen until later, but you were in on the ground floor on some of those, those top 10 sort of most revered books.
And apart from that, things like Daredevil and stuff like that. Yeah. My first comic that I collected was Daredevil and it was Frank Miller Daredevil, so it was just an amazing time for comics, the late 80s. And Teen Titans was definitely there, but if I was to get George Perez anything, I got all of the new Wonder Womans.
Yeah.
His version of Wonder Woman was just fantastic.
Excellent.
Good stuff.
Sorry, that went off a bit off Teen Titans there, but
no,
that's what I was going for.
Sounds about normal.
Cheers, Dave.
So, Alex,
not for you.
I want to know a little bit less about the Teen Titans from you and more about teenage Alex, because you have quite the fascinating life. Rob brought up the late 80s. Which is probably you're not a teenager yet in the late 80s. Where were you in the late 80s?
Late 80s, I would have been probably living in Austria, then moving to Hungary. I used to watch Transformers in German. And then when I went to Hungary, the only really Western stuff, we had Sunday Night Disney. So that was it. Other than that, it was like a bunch of Russian, Czech, Polish, Hungarian cartoons.
What was what sort of music were you listening to at that time?
I wasn't listening to music.
All right, let's go teenage Titan Alex. Teenage Alex, what's your favorite band when you're 16?
When I'm 16, I was just getting into. I think I was 16. I want to say I was more rock guy. So I mean, my first concert was Aerosmith when I was 14, and that was in Hungary.
Yeah,
So
cool.
I left. I came to Australia in '94. So in the early '90s, I started to like when the wall came down. We started to get more Western stuff. So,
Did you even have elevators in Hungary at that time? Like,
yeah,
did
we
you
did.
know where love
Like,
was?
I knew where I totally got that part. No, I did like it's weird. Like Hungary's not behind. Like we were after London, we were the second place in the world to have an underground metro. So
Did you
you
have
know,
guns, or did Aerosmith have to change it to Jamie got a bow and arrow? Because you guys wouldn't have.
we had guns. So what do they do in Australia? Because we don't have guns here either. Was it just like Jamie's got a boomerang?
Yeah. I'm annoyed now that it's taken me this far around the room to work out the theme. I should be asking people, Andrew, tell me about teenage Andrew. What music are you listening to? What pop culture are you ingesting?
Iron Maiden, Metallica, Guns N' Roses, yeah, Megadeth, anything metal, hard rock.
Now tell me about. I loved Guns N' Roses' "Appetite for Destruction" when I was a kid, and then
that cover, the cover.
Yeah, and
I'm
then
surprised by Andrew though. I thought you were more of like a CNC Music Factory guy.
Hell no. Hell no.
Oh, was it like Dr. Alban and E17? Oh no, it is Metallica. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Sorry, I
You
just
were all
didn't
about
have you.
Yaz, weren't you?
Sorry.
You were all about Yaz, weren't you?
Yeah.
Oh, and the plastic. Oh my god. No, I had a tape that had a song on by her, and I cut the actual song out of the tape and resealed it, so I wouldn't have to listen to it.
Is that Teenage Alex?
It's Teenage Alex.
I love it.
Aerosmith.
Awesome. Yes, Rob. Sorry, because now I'm stuck on the teenage thing. Music and pop culture. What were you ingesting as a teenage titan, if you will?
Pop culture was basically everything on the ABC of a Sunday night. Monkey Magic, Doctor Who, the whole all of those great shows that were on at that time.
Yeah.
Music was all sorts. It was mainly Aussie pub rock, but there was a few other bits and pieces in there as well. The Cure, the Smiths, and I grew up in Ipswich, so it's not far. It's not far off. But there was the Cure and the Smiths and all of those sort of stuff, all of the great 80s indie stuff in there
I was
as
going to
well.
say, are we talking Cold Chisel and Midnight Oil, or no?
Oh, you had to know those things, otherwise you wouldn't survive at school. But
yeah,
Hoodoo Gurus, the whole.
Yeah, right.
So that's why I didn't survive at school.
That's it.
Mr. Bland.
You also had to quote the young ones.
Yeah,
from the
right.
episode you saw the night before.
Have we got a
Very
video?
important. Yeah, exactly.
Mr. Neil Blandon, just to put us back on topic first, do you know of, enjoy, dislike the Teen Titans?
I do like the Teen Titans. I like the 60s Teen Titans when 40-year-old men would try and write teenager talk. And would put things like Daddy-O and things like that in it. It's an interesting read. So I like those ones where they were just basically junior versions of the other superheroes. Like, because they had was Speedy. Hang on, was Speedy Green Arrow or was he the Flash?
Speedy was Green Arrow.
No, Green Arrow.
Speedy was Green Arrow. Okay. Yeah.
Neil,
sorry, that really brought the whole thing down there.
I just realised how silly it is that Speedy is not a junior Flash; he's a junior Green Arrow. No, I wanted to know, as you have some experience writing a teen book. Of course, Neil Blandon's famous Teenage Secretion, available now at Ko-fi.com/ I'm going to go Blandorama. Not sure, that could be right or wrong.
I think it's just Neil Blandon.
How do you go writing teenagers in your tomes?
Well, I work with them every day, so it's kind of easy. And their delightful way they speak to me and how much respect they show me. It's easy.
Neil, what is a Skibbity toilet?
Skibbity Toilet is an animation. They're actually making that into a full-length feature film, and it's these heads in toilets, and they go, and that's how they talk.
Now, as the creator of the Devil's Toilet, should I be suing somebody or should I be jumping on the Skibbity bandwagon?
I think it's too late, Spedsy. It's just too late, yeah.
It's never too late.
Hey, teens. Hey, kids.
Spedsy, it's never too late.
I did the toilet. Sorry, I'm being interrupted. Go on.
No, sorry, no. I just feel strongly about Spedsy making money. That's all. That's all, Neil. I just feel strongly that Spedsy needs to go out there, litigate, make your money.
Alex, if I got like a big Skibbity toilet check for say $100 million, do you think I'd still be here on every fortnight? Would the show change if I become filthy rich?
Yes,
the show will change. You'll become smug and stuff, but you'll still go on. You'll be just wearing jewelry.
Gold teeth and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I won't make a big deal of it, but I'll just have gold teeth and Blando.
How can you get a face tattoo?
Okay.
You have all the money.
You're gonna have
Just a dollar sign underneath my eye. Teenage Blando. Tell me about him. Was he drawing heaps?
Yeah, he was. He was probably playing with his wooden toys as well. But
say something else then. All right.
I was ready to meet.
Yeah, I do. Sorry.
We thought you were going somewhere else with what he was playing with, but anyway, that's another
toys.
What pop culture were you ingesting, and what music were you listening to?
Golly.
Was it just the other cavemen beating on logs that you were listening?
Yeah, it was. Just before I rode my dinosaur to school. Are we talking my teenage years? Hey, I really liked Cheap Trick in my teenage years, and a bit of Devo, and there was lots of Puddle of Wank Australian bands that I liked that no one's ever heard of.
And Neil, try us. See, maybe we've heard of these bands. Maybe Brad has.
Primitive Calculators.
No, but they sound cool.
Abacus.
Look, he's up with the young people. Nick knows where it's at.
Well, I gave you the little Devo hat.
Ah, looks like a turd on my head, but anyway.
That's okay, all right?
I think that's a Skibbity on his hat.
Yeah.
Cheap Trick, Devo. What are you watching or reading at this time?
What am I reading? Probably Mad. Mad magazine. I really wish I still had them. I threw them all out. I'm not cool yet, and watching, probably those ABC hits of Doctor Who and Monkey and all those kind of things. Kenny Everett. Probably staying up way too late when they used to have on Channel 7. They used to have Monty Python's, but it'd be on at like 11:30 at night or something. Staying up way too late for my bedtime.
Yeah.
Is that enough?
Is that enough? There will be more questions.
Mr. Quick Cleary.
You can just talk to me here, Rob.
Yeah.
Yes.
What do you know of the Teen Titans? You just want to read from my cheat sheet.
The series would not become a genuine hit until the 1980s revival. I got into the animated show, not Go.
The one before it.
Yeah, I believe it was called
Young
Titans.
And then it got cancelled and came back, but it was really like quite dark show. It went places.
Yeah, it was
and
good.
It was pretty like heavy, and like if you didn't care for Robin, most of us, I'd say most of us don't. You do in that, you're like, he's bad, he's great, and the Nightwing suit's cool, really cool, and he's So I really dug that show, and I was glad it came back. I sort of forgot most of it when it was revived. So it was a bit too long a gap for me personally.
Yep. And what is teenage quick ingesting, reading?
I would say the most important thing for me as a teenager was two things: Call of Duty on the Xbox.
Whoa, you are young.
Yeah, and Lord of the Rings. And
you are young.
Lord of the Rings films were like the biggest thing, like ever. Like we knew that was important growing up. We were like, that's it. This is it. These are our films. So
yeah, I feel like I was a grown man when I went to see Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, sure.
Like I drove myself there at the very least.
The last one I would have seen with my dad at like 18 or something like that.
Yeah, right.
And that was like,
he's a big boy.
Yeah, no, no, it was sort of like we don't go fishing. We went and saw Lord of the Rings. He'd read them. I'd now caught up and read them, and I think I paid for his ticket. It was like this coming of age thing. I was like, Dad, I'm taking you to the movie. Yeah.
What was your first ever Star Wars movie that you saw?
It would have been like Return of the Jedi on like VHS.
I thought we were going to get.
TV,
I thought you were going to say Phantom Menace, and I was going to.
Oh God, no. There you go.
What's wrong with the Phantom Menace anyway? Why are you?
Nothing's wrong with it. I'm just.
No, it sounds like you were. It's like
I'm aging myself.
It's an age thing.
My friend in my house first saw a movie that I was a grown man for. That one was there. Yeah, what music were you listening to as a teenager?
My music taste was always generally old school. Like I listened to like
you're gonna say like Pearl Jam or something.
No, like Bob Dylan. I like Bob Dylan then. I like him now. Nothing really changed with me musically.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I don't think that question works for me.
Oh, okay.
Or wasted on me is what I mean to say.
Nick, did you like Eric Clapton?
Yeah, I like Eric. Yeah, he's great.
But the idea was that we learn something about you, I guess.
Yes, well, I did that.
Yeah. Mr. Brad Daniels, bring us back to the topic for a minute and tell us, is that it?
I just thought I could. I've never been able to do this, so...
He said, "Can I tap your leg when there's a quick?" And so I thought that was
no quick.
Euphemism.
Your literal face.
I've
quick.
been busy.
Mr. Brad Daniels, can you bring us back on topic for a minute or so and tell us a little bit about your knowing of the Teen Titans?
Well, as we all know, the Teen Titans only gained a degree of success in the 80s when they were relaunched, which was when I got into them. I was actually into the new Teen Titans, as it was called back then, the Wolfman Perez series. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of soap opera. And here's a tale from my teenage years. I was once in, I believe, science class, and it was a bit boring. So I was doing the classic, put a comic inside your textbook and read the comic.
Nice.
And I remember distinctly it was a Federal Comics Australian reprint of New Teen Titans. I remember the cover had Starfire being tortured by her evil sister, Darkfire or Blackfire. And anyway, long story short, the teacher caught me and confiscated the comic.
Yeah.
Which was bad because it was not my comic. I had borrowed it off of a friend.
Whoa.
You're bad.
And he said, I'll give it to you at the end of the semester. So I was waiting. Last day of semester, I was sitting there. I was waiting. I'm going to get that comic back. And and the teacher just up and disappeared.
He liked that comic so much he left.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
I
kept it.
actually walked into the teacher's office, saw it on his desk, and took it and bolted.
Woo!
Hey.
Were you
Oh,
humming?
so there's a happy ending at the end.
Yeah, but yeah, those comics, the George Perez art was
So
a really
happy ending to the story.
yeah.
Not
I
that
got it
kind of
back. I
happy
gave it
ending,
back to my
Brad.
friend. Yeah, I always love a happy ending. It's always good. And yeah, they were good comics. They were well worth reading. And there was Raven was the magic user, and everyone had it was like a personality matrix. Everyone had daddy issues. Everyone had daddy issues, and everyone had a different. Like some were hotheads, some were reasonables. Like everyone had a different attitude to life, and they all interacted. And it was just like for the 3 or 4 years that it was going at its height, it was just a really good comics, really good like soap opera comics, good to read.
I remember Ghost Rider was a bit of a hothead himself.
I don't understand. What do you mean? He always seemed like a calm fellow.
My comic hidden inside the magazine thing is actually the other way around. I hid Picture
Textbook
magazine
behind it.
inside a comic book because it was the issue when Pamela Anderson was going to expose all for the first time. That was a big deal.
I did those. I did that, but I used video game magazines because they were bigger.
Yes.
And I would buy 5 video game magazines, and I would show the newsagents I'm buying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so they wouldn't grab it, and then they would just charge me, and I would grab it 6 magazines because the 6th one was, and it was the worst fit about it was Cameron Diaz was on the cover, and she wasn't, she was fully clothed. It was just an interview.
All right.
This is a sad story, fellas.
What?
Yeah, this
Now,
was a sad ending.
where's the happy ending?
No, it's like one of those
Happy ending.
massages where they just send you home after they rubbed your back.
Okay. A man who is fully clothed and will happily. No, well, let's just leave that segue. Dave,
No, continue. Man is fully clothed and.
Dave, you're drawing Starfire tonight?
Yeah.
I haven't seen this costume.
That's right. That's what
Do
I
you
found
know
on
of
the
the Teen
internet.
Titans much, Dave? Or
No, I don't know much about them, but I do know they're teenagers, and they're a DC comic. I thought, was it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Mostly DC, and this one that I'm drawing here, Starfire. Her first, she was born in comics in 1980.
Right.
By, Marv Wolfman.
Okay.
Was it Marv Wolfman? Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
George Perez.
What else do I know? Oh, yeah. Now, if she was to kiss Alex, she would learn Hungarian.
I forgot that
If she
about
was
her.
to kiss me,
If only
she was to kiss me,
she was
she'd
that
learn
lucky.
Strine.
She wishes.
She'd learn Strine or Ocker.
That's
Yeah,
right.
we're
She kissed
assuming
someone
I'm
to learn
easy.
their language. Yep.
So
I
she
remember
doesn't
that now.
You are
absorb. So
easy, mate.
she absorbs the language of the person she kisses. Is that the thing?
Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And this
Amazing.
is created by a guy.
I remember there was a. Oh, sorry.
No, go sis.
Oh, there was a Marvel DC crossover, and she got all excited by Colossus because he spoke a language she didn't know yet,
Yeah. Right.
and then he
she
got all
smogged them.
shy because you know how he is, all shy because this half-naked woman kissed him.
Yeah. Classic teenage Colossus.
Well, he's a teenager, yeah. Well,
Yeah. Dave, can we compare notes real quick? How was you having a house guest a few days ago? How did it go? You had young Nick Quick stay.
I'm still trying to get over it. Still trying to recover.
You miss me. You miss
No,
me.
he behaved himself. He behaved himself. He was very well behaved, and the cook was quite happy to. She said he can come home. He can come again anytime he likes. That's Kathy I'm talking about, my wife.
She's
She thought he
bloody
was
good.
great because
Top notch.
he
How
loved
did Dinky take to him?
Dinky didn't kick him or bite him or anything. So yeah, Dinky
My dog
liked
has
him.
done both those things to him. So
He's not like
my dog has bitten the shit out of Quick.
Yeah, I'll be doing sort of a comics road trip, the unofficial comics road trip. I'm going to make a few more stops before I'm through. So if you're watching every week, keep your eyes out. We'll see where I pop up next.
Yeah, that's a bit of a try and be on a different screen every 2 weeks.
Yeah, it could be fun.
Yeah.
See how we go.
I think Peter Wilson's in New South Wales. That's a good stop on the way to Alex's house.
Yeah.
Alex, I hope you got a spare couch ready to go. I'm just inviting him over, and he might not even plan to go there. But
Is he staying at your house? I thought he's going to an Airbnb in Ballarat.
no, that was part of a hilarious ruse,
Mate.
Hilarious.
Alex was like, what
Talk
do you
about,
do?
I reckon you're being taken advantage of there, Rob. Speaking of Rob, I got a question for you because you keep asking people questions and I feel like being neglected. So I got a question because you've got how many kids? 2 or 25?
25, yeah.
Yeah,
No.
forget so much. Yeah. So yesterday was a very big day for children. Did you celebrate it with them?
Well,
what did they dress up as?
The real actual answer is that last year they went to a Halloween party, and I spent the whole time being a little bit awkward. The kids were having a really good time, but that's on the screen, Sis. Yeah.
But this year you had the good time and the kids were awkward?
Well, no, this time I had a huge job due, so I actually stayed home while they partied on. So
boring.
Did you see what they dressed up as?
My daughter was a devil, and my son borrowed a T-shirt off his buddy because he went straight with him after school, so he didn't even come home to get a costume. So he just went in like a.
That's disappointing. Like your dad, full on nerd with all this big comic collection and stuff. And the one day of the year you can dress up your kids as Teen Titans. You don't.
Yeah, I don't think they actually have never seen any Teen Titans, so they don't know.
They don't need to. You do. You're the responsible parent.
Yeah. Now, I'd be remiss, Mr. Brad Daniels, I didn't ask you what teenage Brad was absorbing pop culture-wise and what you were listening to.
Yes, well, I was in a very strict Baptist household, so I was forbidden from watching things like Countdown and stuff like that. So, because obviously that's satanic.
Because numbers up. That's the teachings of Jesus, that you start from 1 through to 10, not 10 through to 1.
That's right.
Yeah.
Counting in reverse is the work of Satan.
Yeah.
So I didn't really get into much. I was listening to a lot of Christian rock, like David Meese and Amy Grant and Petra and Michael W.
Amy
Smith
Grant was
Project.
rock?
Yeah.
Sorry, I missed that.
Amy Grant was rock?
In a certain, from a certain point of view. Yeah. When I got a bit older and I was no longer a teenager, I got into some thrash metal, Metallica, Anthrax, and I basically everything except for emo I was into.
Right.
When I was subjected to it.
Oh, so did you like the Wu-Tang Clan?
That was a bit after my time.
Oh, okay. I thought you got into them at a later date.
You died before they came out, did you, Brad?
I just it wasn't what I was listening to, but I was into Run DMC and what is it? Public Enemy especially, very good.
Oh, okay.
Takes a nation of millions to hold us
back.
Baby's got back
and to the left. JFK jokes. Mr. Dag Die, apologies. teenage Dave Dye? Were you already at war or fighting fires? What's teenage Dave Dye like?
I was playing sport mostly, footy, cricket, footy in the winter. I played rugby league and Aussie rules, both of them. I played both of them in one season some years.
Yeah, were you good?
And, oh, well, I was kicking. I didn't drop the ball that often, and I'm not going to say I'm good. I was just average.
Okay.
Did you beat up any comic book
I
people?
did.
Because it sound like
No.
those people.
What?
No, not many people at school really. We didn't have a comic book culture at school. There was the only kids I know who read comics were watching, reading the old war comics. The nerdy blokes were reading War Picture Library and Commando and that sort of stuff.
Did you get into
I
those?
was, hey,
Did you get into those? This was like your first.
yeah, I liked them. Yep.
Sweet.
And also, but I also read a lot of Mad magazine. I read a lot of British comics like Beano, Core, Valiant, Tiger, those sort of ones, which had a mix of adventure and comedy strips in them. I really liked them. But probably Mad was probably the one I remember the most anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Enjoying.
I just want to shout out a comment real quick. So now, correct me if I'm wrong. Naughtiest Art. That's Daniel Reed, right? Can anyone
No.
confirm that?
No.
Nathan Judd.
Oh, did Nathan Judd? Okay, so I got a. All right, forget it. I think I got a comic called
Yeah, that's nice.
Boat by Daniel Reed, maybe, and I saw in it the Naughtiest Art signature, but maybe.
Oh.
Naughtiest Art. Did you do a pin-up in Daniel Reed's The Boat? Anyway, I'm getting all kinds of wires crossed for some reason.
Yeah.
Neil, have you got something to show us? What's going on?
No. I'm just drawing.
Well,
Yes, I've sent it to you.
Before we look at some art, we might just quickly dip through the comments because I've missed a whole bunch. Hey, says Sausage Sizzle and the gang. Hey, Jackie. That explains why Quick is Spedsy. So Shawnee was onto us at the beginning. Hey, folks, from Hayden Sparrow. Apologies if I don't hit your comments. There's just a lot. Love that 80s run. Wolfman and Perez are a great duo. Devo rules from Joe Rowe. Skibbity Blando.
Skibbity Blando.
Dan May, what up, dog? No more dad jokes, Spedsy. I cannot promise. And then Naughtius basically telling me that I'm completely wrong. So I saw your signature somewhere. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore.
Maybe it's on one of his comics. I don't know.
Maybe. Now, what time are we at? We probably should start looking at some art, Sis.
Oh, yes. I've been trying to upload them. But before we do that, hang on. Where do you... Oh, I'm missing that video.
While you look for some buttons.
Sad.
Andrew, we talked about the most famous teenage superheroes. Can you give us who you think is the most famous character in pop culture of all time? Teenage, I should say. Most famous teenage character in all of pop culture. It doesn't have to be a superhero.
In all of pop culture.
Yeah.
Encompassing the whole lot.
Yeah, I'm thinking like Chachi from Happy Days. He's not on the list.
Oh, he's giving it away.
was Fonzie as a teenager?
No, Colossus is funnily not on this list either. Well, Andrew, we'll come back to you. Rob O'Connor, have you got a most famous teenage character in all of pop culture?
Google. Who's the most famous?
I was sticking to the traditional, sort of American comics, and DC, I was going to go with Superboy.
Not even on the list.
But Tintin?
Oh, no, not on this list either. Good.
Oh.
It's way better than some of the other ones on the list. Brad, what do you got?
I know.
I'm going to go with Archie.
I know
He's not on the list either. All right, this list is bullshit. Dave, give us...
Hey, I know. Spider-Man.
Spider-Man is not on the list either. Miles Morales is, though, at number 6.
Oh,
Isn't he a teenager going to school?
All right, Blando, just prove this list to be completely nonsense. Give us one of the most famous teenagers in all of pop culture.
And it doesn't have to be comic.
No.
Marty McFly.
Oh, it's such a good answer.
That is a great answer.
Nice.
This list sucks. All right, see, it's not on there. Give us one before I just read out this dumb list.
What, is Doogie Howser on it?
No, he's not.
This list is bullshit.
Yeah,
Where do you
it's
get
old
these
list,
lists?
is it?
Where do you get him from? It's
Maybe
embarrassing.
it's
Also, number 1 is Harry Potter. That's not bad.
Yeah.
Isn't he 10? I thought he's preteen.
He's a kid.
I don't know why that sounds weird.
We're too old to think Harry Potter.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Yes, coming in at number 5, Rob O'Connor. Look at you.
Oh, very good one.
Katniss Everdeen at number 2.
Who?
Hunger Games. Katniss Everdeen.
Oh, okay.
Do you have a list that's pre-2000?
What about Sabrina the Teenage Witch?
That is a great answer.
It is. It's funny you say that, Andrew, because one of the ones on the list is Holden Caulfield from Catcher in the Rye. That's number 4.
So funny.
Number 3 is 11 from Stranger Things. Number 7 is Cody Heron from Mean Girls. Number 8, Bella Swan from Twilight. And number 9 is bullshit. Tony Stark as a teen. And then number 10, Anne from Anne of Green Gables. All right, no more lists on
Batman as a teen? Did Batman as a teen make the list?
Yeah. President Joe Biden as a teen. Oh, all right.
Yeah, but he's
Jesus
not
Christ.
fictional.
He's a character?
Yeah.
What a character.
Should have just said most famous teenagers of all time.
Einstein.
As a teen. Let's do it, Sis.
Einstein.
Thanks for
Oh, we had some good guesses though in the comments. Shawnee, Sailor Moon.
Yep, good.
Ninja High School.
Sure.
Oh, that's from.
I still didn't mention the Turtles.
Yeah.
Still nothing.
Teen Wolf for sure.
Apparently, I made the list.
Yeah, and Alex is on the list.
What a great list if I'm on it.
I'll shut up now.
Am I on the list?
Should we look at some answers?
What?
I'm burning through material here, Sis.
So, sorry. I thought you were like just doing stuff. We'll start with a picture while I sort out this other picture. We've got Sean Craig sent this one in.
All right, let's go, Sean.
Shawnee.
Let me know when it's loaded.
Oh, yeah.
It's instantaneous for me.
It's a ripper, Sean.
Painted on canvas, Sean.
Yeah, paint on canvas.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Excellent.
That is one of
Wow.
2.
All right.
We want
Good on you,
more.
mate.
What are you getting at?
Yeah.
Oh man, I love the '90s throwback of how the images load.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what that's all about because it's like bang for me. So,
Sis, are you on dial-up?
I'm. Well, you'd think so, wouldn't you?
Don't forget the comics MySpace.
It's the thing we're going for. It's the vibe. It's the vibe. Then we got Nick May with Robin.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Pins on him. Cool.
Oh, yeah. Very good. Good on you, Nick. Good
I
on
feel
you,
like
Chernobyl.
Nick got to the legs and just went, I'm not going to make it in time.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Converse are missing. Nick, the Converse are missing. That's not right.
They've been missing from a lot lately. I've been a bit sad about that.
Yeah, they've been saying he's the Rob Liefeld.
Maybe he's getting someone
Let
Everyone's gritty.
Let him grow, guys. Let him explore other footwear in his
Let's see how long that
artwork.
takes. But that's the end, mate.
You know what? I think it's the higher the res file, Sis, 'cause the Nick one loaded real quick.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, nice.
I'll have to start
That's
downsizing
great.
the file.
That's great.
Well done, mate. That's nice.
And then we have Phoebe Nash. She did the Outlaws version of the Teen Titans.
All right, Phoebe.
Oh, yeah. Good on you, baby.
Oh,
Really good.
that's Speedy on the side there, and
Yeah.
then that is Speedy, right? Or is it like the
Yeah,
red
that's
arrow?
Speedy on the side. Yep.
Red Hood.
Speedy on the side.
And then after I got sent those, Nick went, I'll send another one.
Nick May or
Oh.
Nick May.
Oh,
Yes.
Nick May, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It said
This is where it was
obscure
wrong,
Teen
bro.
Titans I remember reading for a couple of issues.
Oh, what
Going,
that?
what are these?
This is where Ollie's feet
Oh, you
effort
got
went.
5 in there.
No, the feet effort's still not enough there, Spedsy. Like,
They're not enough.
it's supposed to be Converse.
Brad, can you name these
Oh,
characters?
yeah,
for us? You know
yeah,
who
yeah.
these are?
Yeah, there's Jelly Girl, there's Mr. Punchy, there's there's
Rainbow Girl.
Sleeping Band Mardi Gras Gay Parade Lady. There's
Should
Tiny
I put him-
Guy
Tiny Guy.
and
Cut him off.
and Mrs. I've got one leg long, bigger than the other.
Oh,
Okay.
that is a very important superpower.
And
Yeah.
you know, you almost had me with Jelly Girl. I
Yeah.
thought it was
See, I knew straight. As soon as I heard Jelly Girl, I went, oh, here we go.
Yeah.
And then we have Rob O'Connor's original picture that he did because he got
Yeah.
bored waiting for the show to start.
I'm going to get bored waiting for it to download.
Yeah, it sounds that way. This is crazy that it does that to you
Yeah,
guys.
look at that.
Good on you, Rob. Yeah, nice.
Anticipation.
That's it. Oh, cheers, guys.
Nice
So,
one,
Rob, you
mate.
don't know much about the character herself. You just thought she looked cool.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah.
I
I was
just
going
went off.
to ask you about it, but
No, I
That's
just thought it was a
just-
cool character.
oh,
That's the one I've been working on tonight.
Yeah, that was an accident. Damn it.
All right.
But there's his other one.
Good call.
That's your second one, is it, Rob?
Yeah, that's the one I've been working on
That's
just
beautiful.
now.
Oh,
It's
you're
done.
working on
It's finished.
grey paper tonight, is it? Grey
I
tone.
like this one.
No, it's still the same. It's still ye olde. Let's see. There we go.
There it is.
It's still the brown paper.
Yeah.
The white line on that is
No, I'll take it
superb.
Yeah, it really
Very
is.
cool. Very
Oh,
cool.
shit, where are we up to? The Rob O'Connors I accidentally showed. And Hugh McGowan.
Humor
Did a
out.
Raven.
Oh,
Oh,
Hugh.
awesome.
Hugh did that one?
Good one,
Hugh McGowan.
You did it, Rob.
Hugh did that one.
McGowan. Very good, Hugh.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. Very nice, mate.
I just wondering who
Yes.
did it.
Hugh did it. Yeah, exactly. I don't know who did it either. After Hughes, we've got Davo77.
Hey.
Okay.
Titan Go.
Hey.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I did the whole game. Awesome.
Oh yeah, good stuff.
And then
Who's
he
front
went with-
right? What's that character?
That's
Starfire.
Starfire.
Oh, is it?
It was
Right.
Star something.
Is she the same age as them in that show?
I believe so.
Yeah,
She's a
They're all
teen,
teens.
Teen Titans.
teen from her planet.
Yeah, they're all teens, Rob.
Yeah, but she wasn't a teen in Teen Titans, though, was she?
Yeah, no, she was a
They're all
teen.
teens.
I thought she was like the teacher or something.
But they're teens.
No,
Are
she
you
would
saying, Rob, that like
teen
Doogie Howser
teacher.
can be a teen doctor, but you can't have teen teachers?
Hey, yeah.
The other
Alex,
Davo77.
Touche.
nailed it.
Right.
Nice, David.
Oh, that's a ripper. Yeah,
That's
that's a
cool.
good one.
Yeah.
Very good. I like the They're all looking like that.
Now, hopefully,
Very
I get the
heroic.
pronunciation right because it's usually written down for me, but they must trust me now. Kiana Davidson.
Oh, nice.
That would be Davo 77. Younger person.
That's Davo's
Very
younger
good.
person.
Yana, was it?
Kiana. It's Kiana, isn't it?
Yana.
I'm saying it right, aren't I?
Yeah.
Kiana with a K.
Yeah, K.
Kiana, right.
Wow,
Yeah, that's
excellent
very
work,
good.
And
coloured in with texture, I think, is it?
yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah.
But what I love, following Dad's example, not one, but 2 pictures.
Good girl.
Nice.
Kiana, where is it? There
Cool
it
little
is.
beast.
Very good.
Word up to Tony, he's going to need to buy some new texters because Kiana's burning through the whole packet.
Christmas coming up.
I'm glad those are low. And
You can't shout her a packet of texters before then, Dave?
Just let them wait a little while. You know, it's the suspense. It's good to have that build up, I think.
But then she's not going to want to colour in her drawings because if she uses up her texters, then she's got to wait 6 months, and then so you teach kids not to.
A bit of black and white work. Learn to do a bit of black and white.
Nice. So I just downloading a picture. And this is Brad's. If it comes up. Yes.
Oh, Brad Lee.
Whoa.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
good on you, Brad.
Okay. That's Terra from the Teen Titans show.
Oh,
Hey, mate.
what about her? Traitor.
Yep.
Traitor. That is one I prepared earlier.
Oh, okay.
Very cunning.
But I have sent another one to you there, Sis.
You have?
Yeah.
Seems like the internet is slow tonight.
While you go digging, Sis, I'll give the people a heads up that next week on the show, Peeps will be drawing and talking the Star Wars droids. So we're looking for your C-3POs, your R2-D2.
Oh my. I'm going to be on the comics program.
That's a good, nice. And BB-8. Have you got a BB-8?
Are they big something?
And then the following week, back with us, Peeps, is Archangel from X Factor / X-Men. So again, Sis has us drawing wings.
Yeah, wings, baby.
Only last episode we were drawing Hawkman and everyone was lamenting feathers. So Sis thought...
These aren't feathers, these are knives! Knives!
So, wait,
so excited for that episode.
So it says if you're more familiar with like the X Factor, the talent show, do you just draw from that?
Go, Alex.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You're talking about X Factor, right? We have to draw X Factor.
The Comex Factor.
I didn't know the comics, sorry. I've never heard of any TV show from them. Did they do a show? That's awesome. I have to watch it.
Yeah. Gwen Stefani was on it.
That makes no sense.
She was one of the coaches.
I got young versions of everyone.
Yeah, I don't think I can get that thing off the screen.
Okay.
Sis, can you take down the picture for a sec?
Oh, yeah, that's what you're having troubles with. Okay.
Yeah, I just don't know how to do it. And I dare not click the wrong thing.
Yeah, I'm in the wrong screen.
By episode 182, we're going to have this on locked down.
No, you're not.
And we'll change the new...
Brad, so it turns out your picture is stuck there forever. So, well, no.
Oh, good.
But Brad, why is she a traitor? What did Terra do that makes her a traitor?
Well, she betrayed the Teen Titans. She sold them out. She was a spy all along. She joined the team. She was working for Deathstroke for Terminator, the most deadly man in the world.
Yeah.
She betrayed them, sold them out, had them captured, and almost killed.
Yeah,
And
what's
broke
up with
Beast Boy's heart.
Broke
What's up with
Beast
old
Boy's
man
heart. So
Deathstroke
true.
on the
Yes,
teenagers?
that's so true.
What's the go with that? What's Brad?
Hmm?
What's Deathstroke's vendetta with the Teen Titans?
Oh, well, his son took out a contract to kill the Teen Titans. But the method he used to get his superpowers so he could take them on actually killed him. So when he got the powers from the people who were paying him to kill the Titans, he died. So Deathstroke blamed the Teen Titans, and so he took it as a revenge job.
Right, that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna kill kids, that's a pretty good reason, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah, as long as you got a sound
yeah.
reason.
That's why I kill kids.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that is our quote of the week.
On that
brought
note,
to you by comics.
I also don't like children. What are we going on? Sorry.
Right, what's that about misery? Let's see some more artwork.
here's Brad Daniels' one he did tonight.
Oh, nice.
Nice, Brad.
Yes.
I'm
Nice,
just doing.
mate.
That's very cool. I like
I'm
that.
just doing a little bit of shading on that at the moment. So.
Shaden's not on the show tonight, but
Oh, I walked into that one.
You did.
He knocked on the door. He came in.
Okay, and while I'm downloading this other one, I will show that I did get yours, Neil. I just took a while to get to it.
I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Wonder Woman, right?
Yeah.
So she
No,
was
it's on Troy. Oh,
Donna,
we can't say before. Donna Summer.
Donna Summers.
Oh, right.
Honest-
That's a bit different to you, Blender, to do that. Not quite as bit
Sister
different
to
to your
Scott
normal
Summers.
pen and ink work.
It's really cool. I like
Very
it.
good, mate. Yeah.
Wicked.
Yeah, good stuff.
Most excellent.
Well, Sis, could you take it? I need to get some buttons in this piece so I can.
Buttons.
I need to work
Well,
out how
there's
to
comments.
take
Is
these
there more
down.
comments? I thought there's been more comments.
No, yeah. I'm up to date on the comments. For example.
Okay, well, I've got my, I think is my last picture.
All right.
I don't think the number keeps going up. No. Okay, downloading, and there we go. And it'll load for you guys after a while, apparently.
That's
nice,
Andrew Law for sure.
Ah,
That's
nice.
mine. Yeah.
Ah, yeah. Yep.
Andrew, I don't know if I've ever
Awesome.
told you this, but when I put my first comic book out years and years and years ago, I started a Twitter to promote it, and you and Darren Close were the first people to follow me. And I went to your Twitter page, and your art was so beautiful that I felt like I'd made it already, because I just like, this guy's following me, and Darren Close was like, I'd heard of Killaroo before. Yeah, and I tell anybody that story, that the first two people to follow me, it just made me feel legit right off the bat.
But
Well, you were worth following.
along.
Nice, Alex.
Yeah. Good on you, Andrew. That's
yours
nice,
come-
mate. Very
oh,
nice.
Nathan said he sent one.
All right, get it off the screen, Sis.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I keep going to other screens and forgetting how I do that screen. There we go. Okay, well, you guys
All
talk
right.
for a bit. I'm going to look for Nathan's picture.
All right, well, we've got some cool quick doodles. Talk us
All right.
through what we're looking at here.
I've
Quick
got
ones.
teen versions of everyone. We've seen Alex's teen version right here.
Nice.
Next one is funny as we go. Oh, that's young Speedy. I like to think the hair was bigger. Nose hasn't changed.
Puberty's when it kicked
More
in.
people.
Yeah,
Young Pete Neil. Just something I just felt right about that. I
Yeah,
think
that's
it's
a good-
landing for me.
How are we looking, Neil? Is that like looking in the teenage mirror?
Sure.
Move on. After that, we've got Heartthrob O'Connor over here. Is that right? I'm guessing you have a lot of it.
Oh, nice.
Rob, did you have long hair?
I didn't, but I should have.
Yeah.
It's like a past improvement of what I looked like as a teenager.
I think you should commit. I think
Heartthrob O'Connor. That's good.
right.
Looks like I was in bed.
Is Brad with his happy ending book? Say "Do Not Lend" on it somewhere. Thanks,
Remarkably accurate.
Yeah, I feel good about that one too.
Yeah. The hair's on point. I think.
Right? Same styling.
Yeah.
Next one. What do we got? Oh, it's Andy. I just doing what teens do, I imagine. I'm not sure you had braces, Andy, but I had to give that gag to someone, so that was you.
I had a plate.
Oh, there you go. I can work with that. I think
You've seen my teeth. You know they haven't been straightened.
Oh, I got your mouth smile right here, Mr. Dark.
Oh yeah, amazing average. I nearly got best and fairest 1 year, so I mustn't have been doing too
I
bad.
nearly got best and fairest 1 year. That
Yeah, I was 1 point off. I nearly got. I was a nearly got.
1 point guy off. And last
Yeah,
one
one
I'll leave is like, I wonder who it is. I went for sort of a sexy one. What do you think this is?
Is it you? Is it Sis?
Sizzle.
Can't be Sis.
Sis, baby.
It's got to be.
Sizzle. All the
Tell
way.
by that strong
You
jaw.
got an X chain,
I do
mate.
have no idea what I was like as a teenager.
That's what I like to think. I reckon you were that kid at the back of the classroom looking smug. Definitely got the eyes.
God, no.
The eyebrows.
Scared is the word you're looking for. I was at the
I
back
thought
of
you
the
said
class being
skinhead for a
scared.
second. I was like, a skinhead? Well, that could be fun.
No, scared, not skinhead.
Yeah.
I had hair and what do you call it? Medically treated, ridiculously horrid acne.
Oh, wow.
Well, we don't need to dwell on that for too long.
Yeah, that's what it was like. That's it.
Like, did you have to
All
like?
the scars, all the beards for to hide all the scars.
Oh, wow.
How do you get it medically treated? I mean, this.
They had to give me all these pills and they did nothing. Nothing.
Ah. Wow.
But yeah, it was severe enough that I had to go to a doctor for it. So yeah.
Yeah, right. You can take that down. I'm good.
That's the one thing I know how to do. Well, I don't know how to press things, but Sis, should we take a look at some animation from our in-house animator?
Well, just before we do that,
Yeah, please.
I found Nathan's picture. He had sent it to me quite a while ago, so it didn't come up. Is it downloading? I don't know what it's doing. This program's so weird sometimes. Here we go. Nathan Judds, Raven.
Oh, cool.
Hey,
Wow, that's excellent.
Wicked.
nice.
Wicked.
That's beautiful, Nathan.
No.
Oh, wow. Cool.
Oh yeah.
Thanks for letting me know I'd
Good
missed
one,
it.
mate. Yeah.
It's a beautiful
Well
drawing.
done. Yeah. Well done, Nathan. Excellent.
Yeah.
And on
wicked.
that note, we'll take you back to this screen. I love when the comments do this. Woo, let them go. Are they going for everyone else or just me?
Scroll up and scroll through them all.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm happy you're enjoying yourself, Sis.
Yeah.
I am.
No, they'll move.
Yeah, well, Sis, how about
They were moving.
there's only one of us here with an IMDb page that I know about. So let's
Really?
take a look.
Does Quick not have one?
Yeah, I got
Because
one.
you did. Yeah.
Yeah. It's got my own creations on it.
Wow. Look at
But
us.
yeah, Hideo Kojima stuff as well, right?
Yeah, I think so. Not that they were
Yeah,
sanctioned by the man.
But as
Sis,
long as it's up there.
I'm thinking that makes us look good. We've got two legit IMDb people. I don't know.
But not only that, like it's like it says, you know, you're a signed musical artist who didn't know the people I saw on Wednesday.
And you're a trained turkey hunter, but you know some of these things not as impressive as IMDb page.
don't hunt turkeys.
Now, I think it's animation
Try to
time.
save turkeys that were.
Yeah, he's more of a bird savior.
Yeah.
I'm hoping this is the right one.
I don't know. If it's got. There
Oh,
you
it
go.
is.
It's a Halloween
Hey.
special.
That's great.
But nobody talked about
Nice.
Halloween today.
That was yesterday. Stop living in the past.
Not American.
Oh yeah,
Dude, living
Good
in the
one,
past, we
mate.
talked about our teenage years, dude. Like, that's
well done.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
That's beautiful, Alex.
Why, thank you.
That's excellent, Alex. It's funny when there's no music, and it's missing the music.
Yeah, well, it's funny. The music actually cuts Sizzle
it's-
out. Can you guys hear any talking?
Yeah.
Yeah, the music cuts everybody out, so we can't really do it.
Oh, right.
Oh, yeah, but the videos
That's all right.
don't.
We don't
Yeah,
have to
good
talk.
one.
Yeah.
Ev Mux.
So,
That's a
I
good one,
think
Alex.
the show's going to be. We're just going to have to embrace that it's a ramshackle mess now. We don't know
It
how.
is.
I can't see us ever filling all these gaps. Look, it is what it is. 130 episodes of this beautiful genre. You're either on board, choosing to watch us, or oh, you've got better things to do, mate. All right, well,
On a
I do
Friday
believe.
night? Who
Is
has
it
better
Friday
things
night?
to do on a Friday night? Dude, this is like it.
This is it.
Yeah,
This
is a height.
Friday night activity.
Yeah.
Now, why is
Name one
understand-
thing better you could do. One thing better you could do.
Can't.
Come on, Speedy.
All right,
Can't do it.
Eat donuts. I could do that on
No.
the show.
You watch that while you're on the show or watching it.
Yeah.
Dude, I ate ice cream on the show. I like ice cream, but I like the show. And I'm like, if I'm going to sacrifice one, I would have sacrificed the ice cream, but I didn't. I had both.
Well, I was debating if I was to eat donuts on the show, would they be show nuts? But then if I say show nuts, and then we get flagged, and it's a whole thing. So, look,
you
you
just
just
said
it. So, thank you so much for watching.
Do you
Thank
need
you.
us to show nuts?
What?
Do you need us to show nuts?
Sometimes it's like just before you interrupt, you go, "Is it worth it? Yeah, all right, I'll go for it." I feel like I'd already done the show. I love you, Alex. Don't change. It's been 130 episodes. All right, what was I saying? I feel like I said it. Thank you to the artists at home. Thank you to the artists in the room. Next week,
In the room.
yeah, in the literal room.
In the room.
Next week we're doing Star Wars Droids with Nicole Kane and Chris Pitcan. So get your, I believe someone said IG88 in the comments. I think we're accepting Scissor Weeks, just Star Wars droids. But if you chuck a
Any
Bender in
droid
there,
from anything, the comics, the movies, the things that were called movies, the TV series, anything, just a droid that's in Star Wars. There you go.
yeah. And then we'll be back the week after with Archangel. So yeah. Oh, nice, Andrew. That's awesome.
Oh, look at that!
Yeah.
You got a book how to draw them. Cheat.
Yeah, from
Oh,
1983.
Cheat.
Wait, I thought we were drawing X Factor.
The X
If
Factor.
you would like
Well,
to
let that one
support
go
the
on.
show, you can do so by going to the comics shop. That's comics.shop. A lot of the creators who you see on this show have comics for sale there, including that beautiful big copy of Bland, including that copy of Death Ship Jenny, and many, many more. So thank you very much. So since that's been our show, I believe
One
you
more
can
thing,
press
sorry.
button if you wish.
Sorry. Anybody in Sydney, November 6th, next Wednesday, sketch party. It's next
Nice.
Wednesday.
And if you're in Melbourne tomorrow, Melbourne's comic book creator meetup, Quick will be there as a rogue Adelaider at the Melbourne meetup. What?
Come and meet
I think
this
you beat
man.
up.
He will be there too.
All right, let's do it. Let's go. Thanks so much, everybody. Oh,
Right
before
on.
we do, Frob O'Connor, give us a little sign off that you've been itching to do.
Keep smiling and keep smiling and bye for now.
Like and subscribe to the channel.
Alfred, let's go shop.
Comics.shop.
Say goodnight.
Good night, everybody. Good night.
Good night. Good night. See you next time.
Press the buttons, the button.
Just press a button. See.
Time to go home now, little doggies.
Where's the sizzle?